guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you read by the title, today I'm going to be doing my beauty favorites. It's actually all drugstore makeup, and I didn't even like intentionally do that. It's just I've been buying so much drugstore makeup that these are all drugstore products, so keep watching for that. Before we get into it, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That always helps me out, and I always appreciate it. And also follow me on my social media, which I will link down in the description if you want to. So if you'd like to see my beauty favorites so far, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so the first product I wanted to talk about was the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. Now if you guys didn't know, I did a review on most of this collection, and I can link it for you guys if you want to see like a look using this. I actually used it on my eyes today. I used the shade Tropicana, which is this lavender shade, and some of the Bahamar in my inner corner. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a very light bright shade. Like, does that make any sense? Like it's not as vibrant as it looks on here. It's very like subtle, but it's still really beautiful, and you can wear it without, you know, being insecure about it, because these colors, like on here when I first saw them, I was like, oh my god, they are so intense. I don't know if I can get away with wearing these, but now that I have it on, they're so subtle that they would look absolutely perfect for like a going out look or anything like that. This palette is actually $14, and of course e.l.f. released it, and I know they released it with a few influencers, and they did like a whole collection, but I've just been drawn to it. Even for like everyday looks, like you can stay more on this side, like the warm tones, and if you're feeling bold, you can go ahead and do this side of the palette, which is all really vibrant colors, vibrant shimmers. So that is something I really like about this palette, is that it's very versatile and you can kind of switch it up depending on you. And I said this in my review that I was doing, that if I created like a palette ever in my life, it would probably be something like this. Like, this is everything I've ever wanted in a palette. So when I actually saw that they were releasing a palette like this that has these vibrant colors and neutral warm tones, I was like obsessed with it, and I immediately needed to get my hands on, and I was not wrong. Like, this palette is amazing, and it's been my go-to this summer, and more than just this summer, I'll probably be using it all year long. Like, I'm already about to hit pan on some of these shades, and I've had it for maybe like a month or two. I'm really impressed with the quality of these shadows, and like the pigmentation for most of them are so nice and pigmented. And like I said, like the really bright ones that you'd kind of be scared to use, they're very subtle but still pigmented, if that makes any sense. Like, you can still see them on my eyes, and it was super easy to blend. They're super buttery. So this is my #1 beauty favorite right now. Go pick it up, guys. It is bomb.com. So the next palette I want to talk to you guys about is this Morphe blush palette. So it looks just like this. So this one comes with 2, 4, 6, 8 shades, and they're super pretty. So most of these down here would be your blushes, and up here there's some shimmer. So you can use them as highlighter, but you can also use it as a blush if you're into like that shimmery blush look, which sometimes I am depending on my mood. When I bought this palette, the thing I liked about it is that I didn't have to get a bunch of different blushes. I had all the perfect shades in one palette, which made my life 1,000 times easier, because I just don't feel the need to have like a ton of blushes, because I felt like they all looked the same. But with this, you kind of have your different options depending on your skin tone, and depending on whether you want like a luminous or more matte look, but you have it all in one palette, which is amazing. And I got this from the actual Morphe store in Dallas, but you can get it anywhere. You can get it online, you can get it in Ulta. So this palette is $22, and I know that sounds like a little bit up there for a drugstore product. If you think about how big the pans are for these blushes, and also how many blushes you're actually getting, it kind of makes it worth the money, because it's $22 and you get 8 shades, versus just like a single blush is probably like $10, like $8 to $10. So if you spend double, you're getting a total of 8, which you can't go wrong with. And all these blush shades are super pigmented, especially this one, what's it called? Provocative. That one is my favorite. It's like a coral pink, and it's so pigmented, and it's beautiful for when I'm like tan in the summer and I just want to be like really vibrant. That is a really nice shade. And then they have your more normal ones, like your more neutral ones for an everyday wear. But you just have everything you need right in here, especially if you're someone who, you know, wants to start experimenting more with blush. I know that's like the new trend because of Kylie. It's like blushes have been in, but you don't know like which blush to get. get this one, guys. Like, this palette is your all-in-one. This is all you'll ever need. So I personally really love this. So the next product I want to talk about is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I have the shade Medium 80W, and it is what I'm wearing today. It matches me perfectly. So this foundation really surprised me. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. I did a review on it, which I'll link for you guys. You guys can see like my thoughts and the wear test I did on it, but I was genuinely super surprised with this foundation. I thought it was going to be super light coverage. I thought it wasn't going to cover anything just because of everyone was saying it was like medium coverage, and it is, but I don't know what it is about it. I think they're like claiming that it's a more natural foundation, but I can like, it looks like a full coverage foundation when you put it on. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels so light on the skin. This does have SPF 25, which is great, and I'm always looking for a day foundation that has SPF in it, so this is wonderful. And then I don't know, it just leaves your skin, even though it says it's hydrating, I was kind of scared too, because when I wear it throughout the day, like most hydrating foundations will just make me look hella like greasy and oily after like an hour. But this one, I did my wear test, and like I said, you guys can watch it, but my skin looked perfect. Like, it didn't even look like I broke a sweat at all. And I live in Texas, and it's like 110 degrees, and we're wearing masks now, and my makeup didn't budge at all, and I was so shook. So it still looks really luminous, but in the right spots, like in your cheekbone area and stuff. But usually I get super oily around my mouth and my nose, and it just looks like it's melting off. But this foundation did not budge. But if you can, try this out. It is one of my favorite foundations in my collection now, hands down, especially if I'm going for like a medium coverage, more natural look. Even though it covers all my acne and everything, it is amazing, guys. Get your hands on it. This is definitely a favorite, and I'm super surprised that I like it as much as I do. Alright, so the next product I want to talk to you guys about is actually a facial spray slash setting spray. So this is actually from Trader Joe's. This is the Watermelon Facial Mist Refresh and Hydrate spray. So I was actually just doing my grocery run a few weeks ago, and I've used this a couple of times on my channel as well, but I saw this and I was very intrigued to try it, and when I tried it, I fell in love with it. It is super hydrating. I wear this before like foundation. Like, once I prime my face, I'll add this on top, and I also use it after my makeup application to get rid of like that powdery look that I always hate. So this is great. It smells just like a watermelon, and the ingredients are pretty nice. It just feels super gentle on the skin. I have very sensitive skin, and just an example for you guys, the Mario Badescu, is that how you say it? Mario Badescu? Something like that. Their rose water spray or whatever, that one broke me out, I think, in hives. Like, my face was so itchy every time I wear it, my face wants to fall off. So my skin is super sensitive, and I do have to be very careful as to what facial sprays I use, just because my skin will break out. And this one is super gentle, even though it does have that light watermelon fragrance. I don't feel it at all. It does nothing to my skin, and I'm very sensitive, and it just feels amazing, guys. It's just such a nice facial spray. So if you're looking for a new one, I know this is like weird because it's from Trader Joe's, but if you're looking for a new one to try that's not in like the makeup aisle, go to your local Trader Joe's and get this. It's super affordable too. This is limited edition, and it was only $3.99, so it's great, and it's 3.4 ounces, so it's super affordable. If you think about how expensive facial sprays are in like the makeup section, they probably range from like, probably cheapest $10. This is only $3.99, which is amazing, and you get a lot of product. Even though it's a pretty small bottle, you get 3.4 ounces. So the next product I want to talk about is the Morphe Bacon Set setting powder in the shade Brightening Pink. This has completely like changed my makeup game 100%. So I actually bought this to do my Kylie Jenner makeup routine or makeup tutorial or whatever, and I haven't used it since, and I did that like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and I just didn't touch it since. And the other day, like 5 days ago, I was doing my makeup and I used it in my under eye, and it looked so flawless, and I knew it looked good, but I don't know what it is. I used it with my Pretty Fresh foundation and my e.l.f. concealer, and I don't know if it was just a combination of products, but I've never seen my skin look so bright and smooth and nice in my life with any powder. And you guys know I'm a fan of the Huda Beauty powder that she has, the Easy Bake powder, but this one is better than the Huda Beauty one in my opinion, and that one was my favorite powder of all time, and this one has easily taken its place. So this one has like a light, very light pink undertone to it, but it basically, that light undertone helps brighten the under eye area and give that really bright under eye effect, like if you take pictures or anything like that. But overall, like, just even if you don't take any pictures, your under eyes will not budge, or anywhere you use this product will not budge at all. So this at Ulta is only $12, and it doesn't have that much product. It only has 0.31 ounces. Some of them have like, they just have a little more. It is a little small, but it is so worth it, guys. Like, you will never go back to another powder in your life. This is going to be my go-to for everyday life. It is so good. I absolutely love it. The final product I'm going to mention, just because this is what I've been religiously using this summer. These are just like my beauty favorites, like current beauty favorites. That's what I'm gonna name this. So the next one that I just got earlier this summer is, again, the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner. This doesn't have a shade. So this came in a little set. It came with one gloss and a total of 4 lip liners, and this is one of them. I just don't have the set anymore. I just took it all apart, and I don't know where the other lip liners are. They're somewhere in my stash here, but this goes for like that whole little set, the lip liner and lip gloss set. It is an amazing set, guys, and I hope it's still, I think it's still available actually. It was part of the Retro Paradise collection again. This is like the darker one. I think this is like lip liner number 4 or something. So this formula of this lip liner is so amazing, guys, so smooth. I was not expecting it to be that smooth. I thought it was gonna be dry, and you guys know what I'm talking about when I say a dry lip liner. That is what I thought, because this was only $10 for the package of 4 lip liners and a lip gloss. So I was expecting the lip liners to be, you know, a little bit dry, but they are not. They are so smooth, and they're all nudes, and then it has one fuchsia shade. If you're someone who loves a nude lip combo like I am, and 90% of the world is, you will absolutely love this collection, just because you have your 3 lip liners that are perfect to create like that ombre look, and it just goes with any nude lipstick, liquid lipstick, gloss, anything like that. So it does come with a gloss, but you don't have to use that one. I pair it with anything. Okay, guys, so those are all the products that I have as my current beauty favorites. These are just some that I've been religiously using this summer, and I can do another one in like the end of the year. This is like my mid-year beauty favorites. These are products that have like impressed me so much, and we're kind of like the underdogs because I just got them just to get them. I wasn't expecting them to be amazing, but these completely surpassed my expectations, and I am going to be repurchasing these products. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 26,000 subscribers. That'd be awesome, and I will catch you guys in my next one.